Yeah, I'm not a fan of Crowbar Barney. It was way better before. I actually really liked the Twitch app before. I thought it was perfectly fine. And now you open it and you're just in a stream. And then you have to click 3 times to find your other friends that are streaming. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, once in a blue moon it works out, right? I open the Twitch app and I get thrown into a Wardy game immediately. And I was like, okay, this is kind of what I was looking for. We have a game. It's Golden Aura. Woo! Huh. Yeah, I know, Magnus. I do totally agree. But it's alright. Alrighty. Big Brain Bouts number 64. A bit of a magical number, obviously. On the way. For anybody that's unfamiliar with the Big Brain Bouts, there's Athena stopping by, casually running 8Ks. I see you. I didn't run an 8K this morning, Athena, but I did beat 2 young men in their early 30s in Padel. Well, my partner was like 45 or 50. I'm almost 40. We beat those youngsters. So not an 8K, but I was on fire too. Already. I hope that I have the right overlay. Sometimes I mess this up. It's all set. WiseMan versus Fairespiter. It's the Euros 2024 Grand Finals rematch. England versus Spain. We've got 4 best of 5s. First one is for 75 buckies. Second one for 100. Third one for 125. The last one for 200. Exclamation mark B will link you to the Wikipedia page. You can read all about it and the price distribution, etc. And we're just gonna have a fun night. Obviously, I have never really done a Big Brain Bouts like this before. Normally, it's like one community match, and then it's high-level Starcraft almost immediately. Just wanted to do something different. Esports World Cup is coming up. There is Pro Starcraft 24/7. I thought this would be fun for the guys over at Epic Land, that they can also become the hero. They're not gonna win Epic Land, but if they can get some points on the boards for the UK squad, I thought it would be fun. And Acheron was very, very helpful, so yeah, something different. I hope it's a fun night. 4,400 MMR Gaming is up first. Here we go.
Let's get it on.
Round 1. Fight!
In the top left side, representing Epic Land and the United Kingdom, we are looking at the main base of our 4,400 MMR Zergy, opening up with a gas and a pool before expanding. It is a WiseMan. Solid nickname, by the way. I like it. In the bottom right side, we are looking at the main base of a Spanish Protoss, 4,500 MMR. Can he take the 1-0 lead for Spain the way they did it in the Grand Finals of the Euro? It is Fairespiter. It has not been announced officially yet who is casting the Esports World Cup, but everyone that is casting the Esports World Cup does know. I would love to tell you yes I'm going or no I'm not going. Well, I would hate to tell you that I'm not going. But I am not allowed to make those announcements. I do expect that announcement to come out real soon. And I don't think it would be a shocking surprise if I am there, since I'm pretty much always there. But it's still not up to me to make the official announcement. Are you familiar with these two, Wingend? Who do you favor? Like, this is actually the one time in the Big Brain Bouts where I feel like you guys may know more about the players than I do. I am incredibly unfamiliar with these two. But I'm excited. Like, I love StarCraft on all levels, and as long as it's competitive and it's even, and it's hard to say who's going to win, I think we're going to have a great time. You big favor WiseMan? Really? Cheesy Zergy? Okay. Come on, me and Wadi. I mean, I would agree as a neutral party. Yes, if you look at how much Wadi goes live and I go live and we do for StarCraft, then yes, I feel like we should be there. But I'm not in charge. But I would riot if we are not there. Fairespiter, guys, is overreacting a little bit to this opening, unfortunately. WiseMan, yes, went gas first. Yes, went for a pull. But then he still expanded. So this is still somewhat of a macro opening. But Fairespiter has shown this a crazy amount of respect. With a double gate, a cybercore, an adept, a battery, and even probes on hold position before we expanded. Good news is a very quick Stargate. Bad news is a very, very late Nexus. Yeah, I think this worked out better for WiseMan. What I do like, by the way, about opening up with a gas and a pool, if you do this multiple times throughout the series, is that you start telling a story where it's like, hey, this is my opening, but it may not be cheesy. This is my opening, but it may not be cheesy. And then when they stop respecting it, that's when you can still hit them with a Roach Ravager Ling attack. This is something that Rogue used to do very well. If you guys remember his success at Katowice. He would open up in aggressive ways, but not always be aggressive. But then when he was aggressive, people didn't really give him credit for it anymore. That's cool, Mr. Takwa. Stargate into a very quick Twilight Council. And a Robo, sweet baby Jesus. This man loves stacking. A Stargate, a Twilight, a Robo, all the gas. What the hell is this? Alright. Not sure if this is the most optimal way ever to play a PvZ, but obviously we're gonna see a couple of things today that we don't normally see. So apparently WiseMan is favored according to the experts around this MMR. Let's see how good the Oracle control is. It looks like a ruddy Oracle so far. Okay, we get a drone. I'm going for hold position away from the spore. We get a second drone. If we would have taken the third drone there too, I would have kind of liked it. First series means $60 for the winner and $15 for the loser. Obviously a very cool opportunity for these guys to win 60 buckies and know that your amigos are watching. And in WiseMan's case, people on LAN are watching. And they'll be cheering for him. Overlord is going to sneak into the main base. We have a Stargate and 2 extra gates and the Templar Archives. Well, is it just single Oracle? Is that all we're going to do with that Stargate for now? Then we really can't afford to lose it because we desperately need this Oracle to go up to 3 bases safely. Hello Ranger, by the way. Hello Jedact. Welcome guys. Let's hope we have a fun Friday night of video games. 11 roaches. Oh my goodness. This man could have been pie. It's not, but it could have been. Thank you so much W14 Hayes, mate. I assume the Mercedes is cooking. That's awesome. I appreciate it. My Protoss is going up to 3 bases. WiseMan has identified this. The Oracle is not here. These links are really going to be annoying. We do not cancel the pylon. We do not save the... Oh, this is looking bad. This is looking bad. Fairespiter is having a tiny bit of an issue doing everything at once. It is a whole bunch of slow roaches rallying to the other side of the map. Like if our Archons and the War Prism is at home, we'd be destroying that. Especially if we can also like make a gateway unit or 2 and we have an Immortal. If we're out of position, this many roaches could become a bit of an issue. What are we going to do with them Archons? Looking good for WiseMan so far as he snipes the pylon once more. Do we have an answer for the Archons? Well, Queens. Okay, so we're both finding damage. Can we get some sick Archon hits on drones then? That is another Queen. Okay, this actually means I do think it's going to be hard for WiseMan to spend his money. We cancelled the Nexus with the roaches. So that's obviously very good. Another Queen. Oh, go for the drones. Oh, Archon hits. Boom, boom. Boom. Where are these drones going? These drones are leaving Epic Land straight to Scotland. Oh my, oh my. -6 already. As we have a Templar Archives researching Storm at this point. So it's 3 base against 2 base, but economically it doesn't look too hot for WiseMan. Okay, we have an army. Supply block on the side of Fairespiter after losing those pylons a couple times and obviously not being able to get the 3rd base up and running. Like if you right now send out a probe to take this base, pylon, stasis trappy, like he's actually always going to make it up to a lot of Immortals and Storm. And the game does look pretty good for him. 8 minutes in, we can't say that this is one-sided because I can really still see this go both ways. What is our queen count? 3. 3 queens remaining, 2 queens went down. Could have expanded for a little while now. These roaches have been home for so long. We're gonna try to do it now. It's a little bit later than I would have liked to see it. Uh-oh, War Prism could be in a tiny bit of danger. There are Hydra spawning in different bases. You gotta be so careful here, my friend. If we lose this Prism and the 2 Archons, it's pretty much over. But we won't lose it. Don't think we have to recall it, but if you want to play it safe, that's okay. I would have really liked a stasis trappy here, guys. A stasis trappy either at the bottom of the ramp or at the top side of the ramp would have been awesome. We've got 3 Immortals, so the Roaches shouldn't be that scary anymore. And we do have Storm. Storm is going to be good. I kind of like that Storm. It's a bit of a zoning Storm. Second Storm is awesome. 1 Immortal does fall, but at the cost of what? 9 Roaches? 15 Roaches have already died. The Oracle does die. Honestly, this has been a bit of a ruddy Oracle, but that's okay. Fairespiter happens to the best of us. WiseMan is now up to 4 bases and 66 rounds. That part looks good. Can we deal with the Arc? Oh, he wants that Prism. He wants the Prism. He's going to get the Prism, and that means he's going to get the Archons too. -1 Archon for just 2 drones. This Archon might get 1 or 2 workers, but that's obviously not what we were hoping for. We were hoping for a whole lot more. Big win for Fairespiter on his side of the map, but it's a shame to lose your Prism like that. Gonna get a macro hatch and an infestation pit and 13 more drones. The macro machine has been unleashed. It's a lot of Hydras. Obviously Hydras are gonna die to Storm. Don't know how many Storms we have left. Actually at the moment 0. That's not great. In a couple seconds though, 5 of them to be precise, we're gonna have 2 Storms. And 2 Storms with Zealots, Stalkers. We don't have Blink by the way. Defensively, we are okay, but there's a good chance that WiseMan is going to make it up to Hive, get some Lurkers. Yeah, I do think we are in a tiny bit of trouble. 71 drones split across 4 bases. Wouldn't hate a 5th base at this point. I like the infestation pit with the Hive. I think a 5th base would be okay. Just like from Fairespiter, I would have maybe liked to see a Robo Bay for either Disruptors or Colossus. Like we have double Robo, so that's awesome. So you sneak in a Robo Bay. I think a couple of Colossus and you're having a field day, and it's so easy to walk to the other side of the map. Moving a little bit out of position. WiseMan economically looks good. Attack wise he looks good, but I am a tiny bit worried that he could get A moved. If he has very good micro on creep and he dances away from the storms, he's okay. But this army could end the game. We do not have a lurker then. We are getting Hive. I'm not totally certain for what. Maybe Vipers? Maybe Adrenal Glands? Whatever it is. Armies are going to clash. Fairespiter has a better army. By actually a significant amount, I would say. We're setting up a little Zealot run by as well. So he's going for 4 Vipers. He's indeed floating a little. He's going to spend it now on Lings, on Roaches. I wouldn't hate Adrenal Glands. He's moving his entire army to deal with these 6 Zealots. Uh-oh. That kind of opens the door for this devastating Protoss army to get into a very sweet spot. I think WiseMan is in trouble. Unless he can somehow kill all these High Templars. But how do you kill these High Templars with this many Stalkers, Archons, Zealots with charge? I mean, we are on creep. Is he going for a counterattack? As a Viper did pop, he's trying to get on top of the High Templars. He gets 1. 1 is not enough. 2 Vipers flying over the army. Like, Protoss needs to go right now, by the way. You go for the main. Like, this base, like, just focus on defending your natural here. You can actually recall, like, yeah, a tiny bit. I think this is a good recall. I kind of like this recall. We're going to get some 6 storms, baby. Justice rains from above. A feedback. Hydras get absolutely obliterated. And Spain, just like in the Euros, look like they are going to take the 1-0 lead here. Because I don't really see this go wrong for Fairespiter anymore. They played it well. He just built a very, very strong army. And he attacked when he should have attacked. And WiseMan, even though we've got Vipers now and he lands an Abduct, he barely has enough units to kill anything, man. What does he have left? 5 Hydras, 2 Queens. There simply is no way. Uh-oh. Epic land. Here we go again. 1-0 lead for Spain. Vamos. Well done, Fairespiter. I think he did a lot of things right. Obviously made some mistakes, right? We shouldn't have lost the Oracle the way we did. We shouldn't have lost the War Prism with the 2 Archons like we did. Sometimes, by the way, it bugs a little bit and everything comes one by one. Like they just build up because they're disabled in the other scene. The alerts are this. Yeah, we shouldn't have lost the Prism. We could have expanded, I think, a little bit quicker after we went for Harass the first time and we lost our Pylon, we lost our Nexus. But still, it's all good. Double Robo and High Templars was a solid choice. 1-0 lead for Fairespiter. WiseMan needs to turn things around for Epic Land. Will we once more go for a gas pool? Or do we play it in a different way? Or do we play it this time in a way that we mean business? Did you know that WiseMan uses the arrow keys to move his camera? Not joking. I don't, but he's not the only one. I don't know if you remember Sase, but Sase actually played like that. He never used his mouse, he only used arrow keys. So he'd be click, click, click on the map and then arrow key, arrow key. And Sase was like one of the best Protoss players in the world for a bit. So no bully. No bully from this side. Are you at Epic Land, Roscoe? Hmm? The storms were indeed very satisfying. Pretty fun first game. Because this definitely does make me believe that this best of 5 can go either way. And I also like it that Wingant, my expert around this MMR, said that WiseMan is a big favorite. He's down 0-1, makes me happy. El Sayani. Round 2, guys.
Round 2. Fight!
Top right side of El Sayani. We are looking at the main base of our UK Zerg. Trying to get one on the board for Epic Land. Last time it didn't really work out. Previous game we went gas pool. Now we go for the 12 pool, guys. This is WiseMan. Apparently moves the camera around with arrow keys. Like this. Yeah, no bully. Is he gonna go for... Oh, he's gonna go for a hatch as well on the other side of the map. In the bottom left side, taking the 1-0 lead for Spain. Just like the men's national team did in the grand finals of the Euro. It is GD80 Fairespiter. Do you guys think we're gonna build a hatch here? Probably, right? Ooh, there is a probe scout, guys, but that probe right now is not doing what it's supposed to be doing. The drone is waiting. I think ideally you build the hatch right here. I've seen a lot of pros, if they feel like this is happening, they just make sure that the hatchery cannot come up here. And if it goes up here, it's not that scary. If it goes up here, it's not that scary. Only here it's very annoying. If you're being 12 pulled. And here comes that drone. That drone is going to build the hatch. Dirty. I don't know how we say cheese in Spanish, but it's happening. But is this a forge? Yeah, okay. I don't hate this defense, but this is such an awkward corner to wall off. What do we even do? Do we build like another emergency gateway here? Questo? Because like you don't want to build your cannons here, guys, because if it then gets cancelled, you obviously want to make sure that your zealot is doing something useful too. It doesn't look bad so far what Fairespiter is doing, to be fair. Unfortunately, he is supply block. Oh, if that zealot gets around and then gets killed, we are in trouble. Oh, he took the bait. He took the bait. He is in so much trouble. This may very well be game over. A WiseMan with some absolutely dirty, disgusting cheese. Straight out of Birmingham, because this stuff is too dirty for London or any other civilized place. It's game over, guys. That is game over. GG gets called. Ow! Dirty. Absolutely dirty. Poor Fairespiter. I actually kind of liked what he was doing. This is what Gathering is made of. I've been to Gathering, I think. No, wait. Where did I go to? I went to Newbury. Do you know that place, Iba? I went to Newbury. They had a racing track. My first, or not my first, but I think it was my second or my third Starcraft 2 event ever. I got invited to cast the Starcraft tournament at the LAN in Newbury. They said like, hey, we'd love to have you. You can cast together with Apollo. We don't have any money, but you know, we can pay your flight. Some garbage Ryanair or what is it called? The orange one. EasyJet, whatever it was. I was like, alright, I'll go. I arrive, I sit in a train forever. Then I didn't even have a real place to sleep. And I had to walk from this land to like this little horse cottage where they had some beds. And I had to walk through the mud and it was raining and it was freaking cold. And then I arrived in this little cottage and it was just a place to lay down with a pillow but no bed sheets. And I was soaked and then I tried to shower but there was no warm water. And I just kind of stood there and I felt so sad. And I was like, why am I doing this to myself? And here I am walking through the mud at midnight. It's rainy, it's windy, and there is no warm water and no blankets. I felt so sad. I was like, that was the point where I almost quit. I was like, this caster thing ain't for me. But we survived, guys. And now I'm treated like a king everywhere I go. Look at me. Look at me now. Round 3.
Round 3. Fight.
Top left side of Oceanborn tying things up with a 12 pool and a hedge block on the other side of the map to prevent the wall off. It was dirty. Straight out of Gathering, it is WiseMan. Hey, oh, how do you like them apples? What is happening over here? 4,500 MMR video gaming in the bottom right side. Representing Spain and GDAT, it is Fairespiter. And he says, if you cheese me, I'll cheese you. But actually, WiseMan has a really good start, I think, against this. Because he doesn't go hedge first. Oh, the bet was 10 times worse, the Yankees. I was not that hungry at the McDonald's story. It's just that story is legendary because Jeff is so incredibly good at storytelling. And it was extra funny to me because not a word was lied about that story. That roller coaster of emotions for the McDonald's was really there. But that was not that big of a deal. Walking through the rain and mud and being freaking cold and not having heating and can't shower and no bed sheets for a tournament that I got 0 buckies. That was kind of heartbreaking. But it worked out in the end. So guys, WiseMan has no idea about this entire city that's going up in his natural right now. And he's about to realize what is up. But I am afraid that he's just going to cancel this hatch, expand elsewhere. And if we just rally all the Zerglings to the other side of the map, I mean, Fairespiter I think needs pylon here with a cannon. Otherwise he's in trouble. You like this for WiseMan? Yeah, I like it for WiseMan too. Because he went gas first. We need to make sure that Lynx cannot get in, mate. Well, like this might be a setup, right? For Stalkers and eventually a Void Rays or Immortals. So this is like our staging ground. And that I'm okay with. I mean... well, we don't even have gases yet. Like the annoying thing about having no wall of guys is that Lynx, even when this cannon is up, Lynx can start being annoying. They can kill your forts. They can kill the gas from this area. Don't lose your Lynx, obviously. I don't know. Banelings! I kind of like it. I kind of like it, because obviously we took a very early gas. I don't know about Banelings after a Roach Warren. Okay, we're doing everything, man. Building a spine, a Roach Warren, Baneling nest, second gas, cancelled hatch. What on earth is happening over here? We're doing everything. Triple spine, 1 base. WiseMan's got less income than Roddy right now. He's down 10 workers, but he is going to blow up the main. These games. We are gaming today, guys. Why? Well, I think the reason is obvious. Panic! Right now there is panic. WiseMan is playing video games for money. People are watching. The Lynx got F2'd home for a Zealot. They realize that... Oh, I love... Guys! The anti-Baneling cannon. Yeah, I think the Zerg is kind of killing himself. But if I have learned one thing about casting video games of Winged and Pi is games are never over. Mistakes happen here. Mistakes happen. And there is a good chance that 5 Banelings kill 20 probes. Obviously, WiseMan should have just chilled. Make a couple roaches. Get some value out of this base. Banelings, guys. Banelings. We have 1 base fleet beacon. What on earth? Here come the Banes. Oh, but there's a battery. Battery's so sick, but the cannon dies. Oh no, the probes are in so much trouble. Kill that cannon, man. If you kill the cannon, you're cooking. Can he save the cannon? No, he cannot save the cannon. Now it's just a couple Zerglings left, though. But more Lynx are going to show up. What can we recall? Nothing. Oh no, Fairespiter, mate. Why? Okay, we're going to try to make it up to a cannon with battery overcharge. But more... Oh my goodness. More Banelings. Oh, why did we not just build like anything, mate? A Void Ray, an Adept, a Zealot, just anything. Ah, WiseMan. You guys laughed at him and his 12 drones, but WiseMan says, look at me now. This is what Harry Kane should have done. Oh, cannon does not come online. More Banelings. I think it's over. Lynx and Banes. WiseMan is him. WiseMan absolutely is him. He says, you've got an entire city, mate. The city of angels in my natural. It does not matter. I've got 12 drones and Link Bane, baby. Yeah, the fleet beacon. He wanted to go Tempest, but the game is over. Oh, poor Fairespiter. Poor Fairespiter. Guys, it came down to seconds. Twice it came down to seconds. If those cannons would have come online, we get one Tempest out, we obviously win. The Banelings for WiseMan. Woo! Actually sick. Pretty sick. England turns it around the way they were not able to in the finals of the Euros. 2-1 up. But still a lot of Starcraft to be played. Side Delta. Round 4. Is it coming home tonight to Epic Land, guys? It might actually be coming home. So, Multi, I forgot which number the last time we did a Big Brain Bouts teamed of Epic Land was. But did you guys go 0-4 back then? Was it 1 and 3 or 0-4? I know it was not a great night for the lads. I think Figaro had a very close series. Iba lost to Milky Cow. I think Multi played and lost, because, I mean, that's what I just assumed. Oh, you weren't playing? Oh, you just lost on the other nights. Oh, okay. Alright. 2-1 lead in the first series of the day, but we ain't there yet. The winner gets a 60 buckies, the loser gets a 15.
Round 4. Fight!
All 3 games really could have gone either way, by the way, up to this point, but it is all good. Bottom right side, taking the 2-1 lead. Perhaps Wingend was onto something after all, but I don't know if he could have really calculated these games. From Epic Land, it is WiseMan. Top left side, hailing from Spain, trying to tie things up to send us to our first rubber match of the night in this 4,500 MMR showdown. It is a Fairespiter. Another gas before an expand. I know, Pingy Boy. Today is a day that is really going to give me some serious progress, mate. If I have today every day, then I think within 24 years I will have my Twitch statue. Totally doable. Don't worry, mate. I've got plans for the Twitch statue. Battle Aces or Stormgate comes out. And we're going to play some 2v2s and 3v3s with Queen Pokey. Pokey is great in League of Legends. I'm sure she wants to play some RTS. I am a gentleman of a coach. It's going to work out. 6k viewers, bam bam. Second Twitch trophy, here we come. Hello, legend. Cell is on his journey for the first. It's okay. Once I'm big and famous, I will also reach out to Cell, and then I'll make sure that I can bring Cell his trophy. And then Cell can help his buddies, and in the end, we all get a trophy. Gas pool speed with an expand as Fairespiter, just like he did on Golden Aura, showing this a lot of respect. Not double gate this time, just single gate. Ooh, oh my goodness. I hate this build, by the way. This build used to be a lot better than it currently is, but it's still kind of good. I don't think this is the best map for it, because there's a ramp leading into the natural. But this is why I always hate it when Zergs go gas pool before expand. One of the things that nerfed it, by the way, is Ravager morph time. Because this is obviously not about the Lings and Roaches, this is also about Ravagers. And if you don't play Stargate, you're in a lot of trouble. Now, I personally play Nexus first. Nexus first obviously means later gate, later Cybercore, later tech. If we just go Stargate here, I want to say we're fine. Please go Stargate. Tell me we're going Stargate. We're going Stargate. We're getting a second battery because our spidey senses are tingling. This boy has been cheesy throughout the entire series. Fairespiter says, I am having none of it. I think we're going to game 5, guys. It sucks right now, Multi. I kind of agree. But it used to be very good, especially against Nexus first. Like, I actually lost to freaking Yogo on not King's Cove. Kairos Junction. Do you guys remember Kairos Junction, whatever? In the caster tournament, Yogo did this build against me and I lost in 3 minutes. Damn it. Fucking Yogo. But Fairespiter has basically a dream scenario. Like, we should never lose this. Even if we go Oracle, we can go Mass Oracles and we'll be fine. We even have a Stalker, guys. Oh my goodness, we are so ready. Woo! Bring out the paella, because we have never been more ready. Fairespiter is done with the paella. He says sangria from here on out. As he's singing that Cucurella song. Cucurea. Something like that. Heal up your battery, mate. Heal up your battery. Please heal up your battery. We used overcharge. Why don't you heal up your battery? Maybe a sentry? I would like a sentry. Please warp it. No, he has no gas. Oh. I mean, I still think we're going to be okay, but we don't have a void ray. We lost battery overcharge. We are actually in some trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no. We are in all sorts of trouble. We used battery overcharge. We did not heal up our battery. We did not go for the void ray. We did not wipe in a sentry. That is a sad. That is a sad ending for Fairespiter. But congratulations to WiseMan, who gets the 3-1 victory and is the first ever player from Epicland to win a best of 5 at the BASILISK Big Brain Bouts. Actually, no, I think Jumi played from Epicland once. He's the first UK man ever to win a series from Epicland. It might be coming home. 1-0 lead for England. I'm a little bit sad for Fairespiter because these kind of games, they suck to lose, man. I've lost those games so many times in my life. And it's so frustrating. Like, he won what he will probably feel is the one real game with Immortals and Storm. And lost the nonsense games. But it is what it is. Well done by WiseMan. Congrats to WiseMan for the $60. And obviously Fairespiter will still get 15 for playing. Well, this was a dead even 50-50. The UK lads, guys. Alright. Man is in the chat. Multi is up next against the Red Marine. Rete Marine? Why is it not Roya? I thought like red in Spanish is like Roya. Whew. This is gonna be a turbo banger. 80 buckies for the winner, 20 buckies for the loser. PVT, Molten versus Rota. Hey, Wingen, since you have all the stats, is it Royo? Oh, yeah, my Spanish is Le Terrible. Molten versus Rote Marine. Best of 5. Match 2 out of 5. BBB number 64. Molten UKP 4.9k. Rote Marine Spanish T 4.9k. You guys get 10 minutes from me. Oops. I was reading all of this out, but I did not show you guys. Is it ABAB or ABBA? Technically, I wanted to go for the ESL system. I think I swallowed a fly, guys. Damn it. So many flies. Suddenly I feel something. You did ABBA? I do love ABBA, mate. Mamma mia. It's okay. As long as you just do your thing, it's all good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a tiny break, guys. I'll give the players some time to set up the lobbies. 3 minutes, and after that, we'll be back with a second best of 5 of the night. Multi versus the Rete Marine. Can England make it 2-0? Highly unlikely. I'll see you guys soon. I enjoyed that first series, guys. That was fun.